Okay, good afternoon everyone. We're about to have the final match of the Disability Championships where Phil Spink will take on Ken Hargreaves. So Ken ranks second with 568 points and Phil was fifth with 490 points.
On target 1, Phil Spink. Target 2, Ken Hargreaves.
So again, this is set system. Need to settle into their shots fairly quickly.
And it will be Ken on target 2, shooting first.
They're just arranging themselves on the shooting line. They should be all settled before the match gets started. Ken just trying to find his position there, which is very crucial actually, of to where you're sat in a chair. What angle you have that chair at can make quite a dramatic difference of what happens down at the target. So Ken is right in taking his time getting set in that position.
Yeah, because it's trickier to move once the end has started compared to somebody that is standing or able-bodied who can shuffle between arrows.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're almost ready to go. Ken's given the judge the nod and she's signalled that the field of play is ready.
So 30 seconds per arrow. So there's loads of time for the archers to shoot. That's a nice start from Ken. Looked like a nice strong shot and he just went into the red, so he's just making that little adjustment with his sight whilst Phil shoots. And he's gone over to that right side as well, so they'll just be settling in this first end, making any sight adjustments from the practice area.
So the shadow's making it difficult to actually spot precisely which ring the arrow's landed.
Phil's arrow just dropped below there, so he's just shaking out some nerves now between whilst Ken's shooting. That's a wonderful group.
Unfortunately, we don't get points for good grouping.
Yeah, and Phil responds there with a lovely arrow into the 9, so he'll be able to just have a little break now, a few deep breaths and shake out some of those nerves, and then hopefully come back in the second set into that same area. And Ken, he just needs to move that group over a little bit. It's a great group, but like Andrea says, if it's in the wrong place, you're not going to maximise on the scoring.
So Ken's taken that set, 22 points to 19. Long way to go yet in the match. And it will be Phil to shoot first. Just as a reminder, 6 set points to take the win.
Yeah, 2 sets, 2 set points if you win the end, 1 for a draw, and 0 if you lose that end. Just holding a little long, but he did well there. It was still a strong shot, so he has that strength there. You can, if you have that strength, you can get away with holding a bit longer and still executing a good shot, but it tires you out quick.
We're still over on the right hand side for Ken.
That's great. So he's finding the middle now. He'll be gaining confidence each arrow he puts in that central position. From his last end being out in the black to now holding just outside the gold. He'll be happy with that.
Ken just struggling a little bit to find the middle of the target. And Phil's got a 4-point lead at the moment with 1 arrow to shoot in this set.
Got 10 seconds left on the clock, so
8.
again he did well with that to get away. He was up at full draw for probably nearly around 15 seconds, and the clock actually went down to under 10, so he would have struggled if he needed to come down, because he might not have had enough time to come back up and shoot his shot. So
Phil takes that set to level up the match.
and both archers now just taking some time looking at the target, seeing where their arrows have been, making a little adjustment. I'll suggest getting a little bit of water, because it is pretty hot outside.
Yeah, I popped outside in the break just to get a feel for what it's like out there. It is warmer. There is a bit of a breeze that I think is just going to push the arrows just a bit. Probably more noticeable up the range than actually on the shooting line itself. So Ken to shoot first.
That was a really nice shot from Ken. He was nice and smooth and had good timing. So again, he's just made that adjustment on his sight, so we'll see what happens with the next one.
Okay. See if Ken can capitalise on a bit of a loose arrow from Phil.
Well, it's 6 points, but it's 2 more than a 4, so Phil needs a good arrow here. If he can get back in that gold, or even at 8 and 7, the pressure will be back on Ken. And he has done, and he's just outside the gold really, with 8 points.
So Ken with a 2-point lead with 1 arrow to go.
That makes 20 points for the set for Ken.
So an 8 to tie up the set.
There is that bit of wind blowing.
And it's a 7. So Ken takes the set by 1 point and leads 4-2 in this match. So Ken leading. Phil needs a good set now to either tie up the match or tie the set.
So both archers are ready.
And it'll be Phil to shoot first.
And that's a good start. That's a little bit better. But they're still marking it as an 8. I would have maybe said that was a 9.
It's definitely a 9. So another solid shot from Phil. Lovely shot.
And Ken can potentially, if he wins this set, he wins the match. So he's on 4 set points to Phil's 2. So Phil needs a good arrow here to put the pressure back on Ken.
So 23 points.
He needs a 5. But we have seen this match arrows go wild. Put a 5 to win.
That's a great end from Ken to close out the match.
Yeah.
So 6-2 victory for Ken.
And that's what you want to do, isn't it? On your last arrow is put a 10 in. So well done to Ken, and well done to everybody today.
Okay.